The boxing world just got flipped upside down when cameras rolled and fans screamed as chaos broke out backstage after Floyd "Money" Mayweather and Roy Jones Jr. came face to face at a recent event, and nobody saw this coming. But when they locked eyes, years of tension, insults, and missed opportunities exploded in seconds, and before anyone could react, punches were thrown. And yes, you heard that right, Roy Jones Jr. and Floyd Mayweather actually got into a brawl backstage.
Roy, you know there's one question on my mind, and I appreciate you answering it. Does Floyd Mayweather want to smoke with Roy Jones Jr.?
Floyd Mayweather, anybody else that wants to smoke with Roy Jones, you know damn well they can get in them. Has there ever been a question? That's the one thing that's different from Roy. That's the difference between Roy and Floyd. Roy picked these folks. Roy fought whoever comes in. So, don't get it, brother. You already cut.
They must have really forgot. Don't be sorry, Jim. Don't be sorry.
But no, anybody come my way, man, I'm always ready for it.
Did you feel disrespected? Like, I mean, obviously you did feel disrespected.
I mean, like I said, this man was supposing him up over there in Dubai. I was going to give it a shot live to make sure he got home with me. You understand me? So, no matter what the difference may be, I still respect you as a champion.
Floyd was backstage at a done boxing event surrounded by his entourage camera security, and the usual Mayweather scene when out of nowhere Roy Jones Jr. walked in, and the tension was instant as you could feel it in the air, while people nearby said Roy was yelling at Floyd, saying stuff like "You ducked me for Tyson," and "You only fight when the money's right, not when the challenge is real," but Floyd, being Floyd, just smirked and did not even say much at first, but then he started taunting Roy.
What's up, Floyd?
I can have what I want.
What you mean with the camera?
Oh, he got camera too.
So who you supposed to be?
I'm just working, man.
Roy Jones lunged forward, and before anyone could separate them, hands were flying, and Floyd's security tried to jump in, but Roy landed a shove, and then chaos erupted while cameras caught security swarming the scene, shoving both men apart, and Floyd was furious, yelling as they dragged him away, and Roy looked heated too, screaming that Floyd disrespected boxing, and within minutes clips of the brawl were everywhere.
Everywhere.
Bitch! You kill that motherfucker! When I catch you, motherfucker! I kill you, motherfucker! You crazy? I know the fuck you nigga playing with. I don't play no motherfucking games. I'll fuck you up, motherfucker. Fuck you up.
Now, to understand how we got here, you have to go back to where this beef started, because for months Roy Jones Jr. has been calling out Floyd Mayweather for a fight, not an exhibition, not a charity match, but a real fight.
He did, and that's fine. I went out of my way to troll him a little bit now. You want to fight? Come on. I mean, I ain't tripping. You ain't got to troll me. Come see me. That's who I am. I don't do talk well, you know?
Have you heard anything from him or anybody in the camp?
No, I ain't heard nothing yet, but they know where I'm at, and they know how to find me.
I mean, you think there's a possibility, Roy? Like, we might get this exhibition?
Ain't gonna be no exhibition. I want it real. Ain't no sense of being an exhibition. What we gonna play for? We both fight for real. What we playing for? Wasn't no exhibition. We didn't make it real. Exhibition for people playing. We ain't playing. I ain't anyway.
I mean, I'm being kind of lighthearted about this. You seem a little intense. I've interviewed a lot of times. I don't think I've seen this look in your eye before.
Well, I mean, I don't bother nobody. I'm authorized. I can have my own opinion. You got a problem with my opinion, then anything I say, I'll be willing to fight about. That's why I don't fuss much, because if I say it, I mean it. And if you want to do something about it, come on.
All right, real quickly.
Inside the ring, outside the ring, I don't care. Do whatever, however, wherever you want to do it. That's what I'm.
Jones wanted to step into the ring with Floyd and settle once and for all who really runs the old school era of boxing, and at first people laughed it off, because I mean Floyd has been retired and Roy is older, so it sounded like fantasy, but then Roy started doubling down by posting interviews clips and calling Floyd out by name while saying Floyd's exhibitions were not real boxing and that Floyd only picked safe fights and that Floyd's legacy is being watered down by fighting influencers and MMA guys instead of real boxers, because Roy wanted smoke.
Respect the Floyd 50-0, or is it like?
You gotta respect anything a person does and stay undefeated that long. So I respect it to a degree, yeah. Is it a 50-0 that I think, oh, he the greatest fighter all the time? Nah. Shabby was 80-0 at one point. 80. He could retire to 80-0. You go ever top that? No. He just didn't stop, right? You got the 50 and you stopped because of Rocky Marciano.
Right.
So Rocky died. If he wouldn't die, he probably would have kept going too. So and then at the end, you fight a guy that's 0-0 for number 50. how can I respect it? You feel me? Right. So, I mean, I love Floyd, don't get it wrong, I'm not hating on Floyd, but come on, bro, you fight a guy that's 0-0, Conor McGregor was 0-0, and they let.
And how did Floyd respond in classic Mayweather style with no words, just a message? Because Floyd posted a video on his Instagram of him just chilling in his mansion watching a highlight reel of Roy Jones Jr. getting knocked out with no caption, no hashtags, just silence and humiliation, and the internet went wild, while some said it was cold and others said it was disrespectful, but one thing was clear, that Floyd was not interested in Roy Jones Jr. because he was mocking him, and for Roy that was personal.
What's happening, fight fans around the world? I know how y'all are. I know y'all enjoy this thing of boxing. I know we play games and people have their issues and people have opinions. It's cool too. I got opinions and I'm allowed to say my opinions or speak my opinions. And if somebody was trying to send me a subliminal message, it worked. Because if you want to prove that you're better than me, I'm always ready. Wide open, ready to go. Just call me.
Roy started firing back in interviews, saying things like Floyd does not want to fight a real boxer, and he only fights when it is safe, and he even said Floyd's whole TBE, the best ever image, was fake, and that Floyd was cherry-picking his way into easy paydays.
Is there something that you want to elaborate on, or is there something that maybe you don't like about Floyd?
One thing I don't like is that you don't respect elders. You talk about Muhammad Ali got beat by an 8-0 fighter. That 8-0 fighter was an Olympian who was a monster, who, if you had a monster like that in your weight class, you wouldn't fight him at that time. You understand where I'm coming from? So, that being said, you're disrespecting the greatest fighter of all time. And if you disrespect him, you disrespect anybody. So you have no respect. But when you see me, you're gonna have some respect. Because if you want to get it, we can get it. I'm willing to go earn my respect.
But I didn't hear you say anything disrespectful about Floyd.
I never do. I'm not the disrespectful type of guy. That's not who I am. I'm the type of guy. The reason I'm not disrespectful is because when I say something, I'm ready to die for it. So if I say this, I'm willing to die for this. You understand me?
You stand on it.
I stand on it. You understand me? I'm not, like I said, I don't think LeBron is not a great player. I'm not one of the greatest players of all time. But if you ask me, in your opinion, my opinion, which I'm entitled to, you think LeBron and Mike, I'm gonna say Mike because I saw what Mike went through to get where he got. So I got my own reason why I'm gonna probably like Mike. I'm not saying just you're trash. No, you're not. I'm not saying you're not a great player.
Right.
I'm not saying you're not one of the top 5. Because you could be that, you feel me? And in most people's opinion, you probably are. Some people's opinion, you probably top 1. That's not, I can't say, oh, I'm right and everybody's wrong. No, that's just my opinion.
Right.
I'm entitled to my opinion, but I will fight about my opinion. So if you got a problem with my opinion, whoever, call my house. It ain't changed.
And here is the thing, because he was not wrong, since right when fans thought the Mayweather versus Roy Jones Jr. fight was gaining steam, Floyd switched up and announced his next opponent would be Mike Tyson.
That fans will watch for sure is you and Mike Tyson. How's training going, Floyd? Talk to me all about this as you get ready to get back in that boxing ring once again.
Well, not really training right now.
Not yet.
You know, the fight is in 2026. We still, ironing out everything, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna be exciting for the people and the fans.
Are you going in there to put Mike down and like, hey, this is not, we're going to have fun, we're going to throw a few punches, like I'm taking this seriously and I'm trying to fight Tyson?
I don't know. I just want to get the fans what they want to see, excitement. So I'm pretty sure it's going to be an exciting event.
And yep, Iron Mike, because the entire internet lost it while Roy was calling Floyd out non-stop, but Floyd went for a bigger name and a much bigger bag, and that is where this entire beef exploded because Roy felt played and disrespected, and he wanted a chance to share the ring with Mayweather, but Floyd chose someone else not because it made boxing sense, but because it made money sense, and see, this is the thing about Floyd Mayweather, love him or hate him. But everything he does revolves around the $, because money is not just his nickname, it is his identity, and he built his career around it.
They upset. See, they upset because I'm able to milk the game. I'm smart, kept all my faculties, made a lot of smart investments. So, when great people like Warren Buffett, Bill Gates, the Waltons, the people that own Walmart, Walgreens, when they're getting money in their 50s, their 60s, their 70s, 80s, and even 90s, it's okay. A young kid like myself from the inner city, from the ghetto, I worked my way to the top. I was able to leave boxing on my own terms and keep all my faculties, kept a lot of my money. So
they're upset that I'm able to go out there and continue to make 40 and 50 and 60 million outside the ring. You can't get mad. Yo, listen, this is what God wanted.
Floyd does not care about rankings, belts, or critics because he cares about numbers, pay-per-view buys, ticket sales, luxury cars, and the next business move.
Crazy that everybody keep asking me, why you not coming back to fight? Why you not coming back to fight? So I look at the fight game, I said, okay. I said, you know, fighters fighting, they make 3 million, 4 million, 6 million, 7 million. Some may make 10 or 20 million, but I'm doing exhibitions and I'm making 20, 25 million, 100 million for exhibitions. So why would I come back and fight and get a guaranteed 35 million when I'm doing...
That is why he is fighting Tyson, because Mike Tyson is still one of the most famous faces in boxing history, and the name alone prints millions, while Floyd does not need to fight Roy Jones Jr. when he can fight Tyson and triple the profit.
Mike Tyson exhibition fight. Oh, man, hey, like I say, Mike don't like Floyd.
Appreciate it, man.
Mike don't what? He don't like Floyd. He always talk bad about Floyd.
Who the face of boxing, Coach? Who the face of boxing today?
Face of the boxing? Yeah. Y'all know what it is, though.
To Roy, it is betrayal which led to this heated brawl, because at first when asked about Floyd versus Mike, Roy kept his cool, or at least he tried to, since you can tell deep down he was being salty about it.
Keep it 100 with you. I'm the type of guy, I don't hate on nobody. I don't want to hate on nobody because I'm not really a hater like that. So it's like, if they're going to do it and make it something big for the public to see, and they're going to make money doing it, my hat goes off to them, more power to them. I'm not that kind of guy. You know, it's like, you know, you can sit there and pick it apart and say, well, Mike didn't look good against Jake, or this and that, or that and that, but it's not that. You know, it's like, maybe he had a bad night. We'll see what happens this time. So you should never hate on anybody making money in the sport, because that's what the sport is for. But my hat goes off to him. It's funny, but, you know, that they would announce it the week of all the chaos I got going on, and the week before the Canelo fight. But somebody told me that there was going to be a big announcement like that coming around the time of the Canelo fight, and there it is. So, but that's something.
Now let us talk about why Floyd chose Mike Tyson in the first place, because the answer is simple, and it is numbers, since Roy Jones Jr. is respected, and he is a legend, but Mike Tyson is an icon who transcends boxing, and he brings casual fans mainstream attention and international money, and Floyd knows that while to him Tyson is not just a fight, because he is an event, and Mike Tyson and Floyd Mayweather is happening.
Mike Tyson and Floyd Mayweather is happening. What the f is going on? This is where boxing is in 2025, and listen, I'm not gonna complain, because I understand the layout of things. We already had Jake Paul, Mike Tyson. We have Jake Paul, Gervonta Tank Davis. This feels like the Temu version of it. And that sounds crazy because we have two of the greatest of all time about to participate in this, but both of them are about 30 years past their sell-by date in an exhibition bout in which their weights will be 60 to 70 to 80 pounds different. If you got on board with Jake and Mike, it was because at least they were going to weigh the same. I don't even know what to think. Someone on Twitter said it perfectly. Either everybody in the world is going to want to watch this, or 10,000 people will watch it. Probably both men want a shit ton of money and they're being promised a shit ton of money, but it's happened.
But there is also ego involved, because Tyson has publicly disrespected Floyd for years, and he has called him arrogant, said he only cares about himself, and even said, I do not respect Floyd because real champions respect others.
The same fighter that got beat by a fighter with 7 fights. Every time boxing come on, you don't bring up Muhammad Ali name. You don't bring up Mike Tyson name. You always bring up Floyd Mayweather name.
What do you think about Floyd talking about greater than Ali?
He's very delusional. If he was anywhere near that realm of greater than Ali, he'd be able to take his kids to school by himself.
There you go.
Okay, he can't take his kid to school by himself. And he's talking about he's great. Greatness is not guarding yourself from the people. Greatness is being accepted by the people. He can't take his kids alone to school by himself. He's a little scared man. He's a very small, scared man.
There you go. Thanks, sir.
So when Floyd signed to fight Tyson, it was not just about money, because it was about revenge, since Floyd wants to embarrass Tyson, and he wants to make the man who mocked him look slow, old, and outclassed. And now how would this fight actually look? Because let us be real, on paper it is crazy, since Tyson is a heavyweight and Floyd is a welterweight, and the size difference is insane, but because it is an exhibition, the rules will probably protect Floyd with no knockouts, limited rounds, and all that.
First of all time, Evander Holyfield. Mike Tyson announced he's fighting Floyd Mayweather in 2026. What do you think of that fight overall?
Well, kind of different, the size-wise, by, Tyson heavyweight, and I think weatherweight,
Right.
Like, yeah, so it's.
Is it a real fight? Do you think? You think fans should take it serious? Is it a real fight, Mayweather and Tyson?
I couldn't think it was real. Goes back to the matter, you know, he's a lot bigger than guy, you know. So it's, the weight makes a difference.
Still, people are hyped because this is Tyson, since even at his age that man's hands are nuclear, and one clean shot from Tyson could end everything, literally everything, while Floyd's game plan would be classic Mayweather with defense movement and counter-punching, and he will try to tire Tyson out, make him miss, and frustrate him.
Fucking defense, man. That's the Mayweather. I got my own style in boxing. That's the Floyd Mayweather style. I don't care. My dad taught me to show the rope. But the thing is this, I don't care, and I'm not talking about my dad, I don't care who done it first. It's mine because I mastered it. So anytime somebody said it, and somebody said the Philly shell, I mean, my thing is this, I love Philadelphia. You know, I love the city of brotherly love. I love all the fighters. I love the culture, I love the hip hop artists. But at the end of the day, that's
This is not a technical boxer that Floyd is fighting, because it is Mike Tyson, and Mike does not need to outbox you since he just needs 1 second.
How do you feel about Floyd, though?
Huh?
How do you feel about
Awesome
Floyd?
fighter, great fighter. You know, he's a little too into himself. You know, he should be. I was the same way too, but you have to come to reality some way. You have to bring your head down to God. We're nothing to be fucking arrogant. You expect us to be ignorant and arrogant. Look where we came from.
That's why I asked the question earlier about you mentoring fighters, because I feel like Floyd looked at you growing up like every other fighter. And the persona and the lifestyle was like, growing up in the hood, we looked at it like, that's Mike Tyson. We see the cars, the jewelry, the flair. Like, you was a movie star. You was a hero.
But let us get real for a second, because these fights with Tyson, Roy, or whoever are not about legacy anymore, since Floyd's legacy was sealed years ago when he retired with 50 wins and no losses.
Do you think Floyd's the GOAT?
Oh, undeniably. I don't even think it's close. Yeah,
Okay.
As far as like an actual fighter for fight, like fight for fight, pound for pound, the Floyd, how can he not be the greatest? Like, as far as like, he's never lost. He's the greatest defensive fighter without a doubt.
Not even close.
I don't even think it's a debate.
It's not a debate.
Floyd's been hit hard maybe 4 times in his career.
It's not a debate.
He's touched the floor 1 time, bro.
It's not a debate.
How do you fight 50 times?
What we are seeing now is not about greatness, because it is about relevance, and these guys do not need belts anymore since they are chasing the spotlight, and they are chasing the bag, and that is why Floyd always wins in the end, because whether it is love or hate, he stays relevant.
Tyson, if there were some prearrangement for this fight, Tyson's animosity, well documented towards Floyd. Any chance that he's going in there and, saying, hey, screw all, I don't care what agreement was made, if there was one at all, I want to kill this dude?
Nah. He gonna get a check. Floyd's gonna get a check. And they're gonna get a check that's real huge because of their names. So nobody...
So that is all from today's video, and if you enjoyed it, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon so you never miss our upcoming videos, and do not forget to share your thoughts in the comment section while staying tuned, because we will catch you in the next video.